Have you heard the term learned helplessness? It's a state of mind where a person is taught that they are powerless to change their circumstances, that there is no way to succeed in a certain aspect of their life, and that what has always been is what will always be. My name is Chris Addick. I'm an Army veteran and since 2007 an accredited VA attorney. What I've learned over the years is that we veterans have been taught learned helplessness by the VA and others in our VA claims and appeals. We are told that we can't make the VA move any quicker, that we can't get better results in our claims. We're denied access to real help by those who tell us that we must use free VSOs who may not be trained to properly handle our claims or who may not have had the skill sets to move large caseloads rapidly through the VA hamster wheel. We're told that we have to hire attorneys and pay 20% or more of our hard-earned benefits to get results. These are the messages that I heard loud and clear when I filed my own VA claim back in 2007. And these messages of helplessness and powerlessness conflicted with everything that I had learned about myself in basic training, in Ranger School, in Airborne School, and in 11 years of Army service as a field artilleryman. The Army taught me the exact opposite of what the VA was teaching me. The Army taught me that with discipline, practice, persistence, optimism, I could conquer any obstacle laid in front of me. So let me be absolutely clear. I categorically reject the notion that we veterans cannot take back the power in our VA claims. I categorically reject the notion that we are helpless, powerless victims of the big bad VA. I categorically accept the idea that it's possible to cut through the fog of VA claims and get better results in shorter time frames. So how exactly do veterans take back the power in their VA claims and appeals? Listen, I've spent 9 years studying the VA claims process. I've worked hundreds of cases for veterans and I've studied thousands more C-files. I read and analyze several hundred board and court cases and decisions every single year. In doing all that study, I've learned certain tried and true principles and practices that, when applied to a VA claim or appeal, will produce dramatically different results than what we have been trained to accept in our VA claims. And I'd like to tell you about those principles. But I'm going to be honest with you. There are some of you that I cannot help. So if any of the following sound like you, stop watching this video, close it out, close out the web page, and go back to doing things in your VA claim the same old way and expect different results. Number one, are you here to be entertained? If you cannot roll up your sleeves and do the work, and instead are here to be entertained by rants against the VA and rants against its incompetency, I can't help you. Number two, do you think veterans are entitled to anything in the civilian world? If you believe that we are entitled to an easier life in the civilian world, or that we are entitled to any privilege merely because we served in the armed forces, peacetime or combat, I cannot help you. And number three, are you a know-it-all? Because if you know it all already, or aren't willing to learn methods that are dramatically different from what you've been taught about VA claims, I can't help you. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself honestly if any of those descriptions match your core beliefs. Because if that's the case, I cannot help you. If, however, those traits are the opposite of your beliefs, please continue watching, because I believe that I can lead you through the fog of your VA claims. However, if you are going to build a better VA claim, and if you are going to get better results from the VA, you're going to need to learn a few of those core principles that I talked about a moment ago. Let me tell you a few of them here. First, real change should be expected. You can't change the VA, but you can change your claim. Number two, you have more power over the VA than you realize. There are some very common reasons that the VA keeps screwing up your VA claim, and almost every single one of them is in your power to fix. Number three, it's less about what you say than how you say it. Clear and concise arguments resting on 5-star evidence will get results from the VA much faster than you ever thought possible. Number four, there is a path through the VA's wall. There are 3 ways to deal with walls that the VA puts up in claims or appeals. In fact, you can go through them, you can go over them, or you can go under them. The 5th principle is that there are no shortcuts or quick fixes. I believe that anything worth doing is going to have to push you to your physical and mental limits. Number 6, always maintain dignity in your conduct with the VA. Because being polite, civil, and persistent, no matter how outraged you are at the ridiculous decision that you just got from the VA, or the ridiculous behavior that you just witnessed at a VA facility, being polite, civil, and persistent will keep your claim moving through that VA claims process. Veterans have learned these lessons, and as a result, they've had some remarkable results in their VA claims. So scroll down below this video and read the testimonials of a handful of veterans that have used the Veterans Law blog to do amazing things. Ask yourself, do you want an experience like those veterans are describing? If so, I want you to follow these 3 steps. Step 1, click on the orange Take a Tour button next to this video. In the form that opens up, tell me your name and your email, and click Submit. Step 2, I'm going to send you emails to take you on a tour of the Veterans Law blog, and I'm going to give you 7 days unlimited free access to read and study everything that I have to offer you. Step number 3, I want you to decide for yourself after taking that tour and after taking the blog for a test drive for 7 days, decide for yourself if you want to take back the power in your VA claim. If so, subscribe to the blog. It costs as little as 27 cents a day. I look forward to seeing you on the Veterans Law blog, and until then, have a great day.